Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Zayne, and on this channel I do reactions to videos that interest me. If you're new here, please subscribe, and even if you're not new here, you like watching my videos but you just haven't gotten around to subscribing, I invite you, I beg you, I plead with you, I pray you subscribe right now. It's free. Just click the button and support your girl. It'll encourage me to make more videos, and also give this video a big thumbs up because I know you're going to enjoy it. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video saying the title is I wanna revert to Islam, but exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. This video title interests me because though I'm a Muslim. I was born into a Muslim family, but we weren't practicing all that much. Well, I wasn't all that practicing until later on, in my early 20s, when I was reintroduced to the religion because I did some searching and all of that. So I refound the religion, and prior to that I used to feel like I wasn't supposed to be Muslim, like it wasn't right for me, or like it just did not fit in with my life did not fit in with it, etc, etc. If you've experienced it, then you know exactly what I mean. But there were reasons for it, and I do not know about her reasons yet, but the title just spoke to me because I kind of understand how you want to do something, like you want to become more practicing, you want to be a Muslim, but in this case, there are some things that are holding you back, or that are making you feel as if it's not right for you, or that you won't do it. And those things are actually some people. Okay, so again, I do not know her reasons yet, or the things that are holding her back, but I am going to throw a wild guess right now and say there are some people involved. So I could be wrong. Again, if you have any experience with stuff like that, like if you're a revert and you've hesitated before becoming a Muslim, or if you're born into a Muslim family but you hesitated before becoming more practicing, etc, etc, and there were some reasons for it, namely some human beings that were making you hesitant for one reason or the other, leave a comment below right now before we start watching the video, and then see just how much of your reasons align with my reasons, align with her reasons when we watch it, because I have a feeling you and I will be able to relate to her stuff. Okay, alright, let's dive into it.
I want to convert to Islam, but the Haram police are making me so hesitant.
Like I said, some people, they are called the Haram police. Excuse me, brother. They always say brother. Brother, your beard isn't long enough, your trousers are dragging, they should be higher than they should be above your ankles, whatever. Sister, your trousers are too tight, your top is too tight, your hair is out, your scarf is not scarfing enough, your hijab is too small to be called a hijab. Sister, do you know that every strand of hair you leave out is a rope by which you will be hanged in the fire of hell? Sister, you are not praying. In fact, you know what, they never even talk about praying. If they actually do talk about praying, then like that would actually be an improvement. In my experience, all that they talk about is your appearance, and it's really funny because as a Muslim man or as a Muslim woman, you're supposed to lower your gaze. So if you are lowering your gaze, brother, Mr. Haram police, how would you be able to see that my hair is out and my top is too tight and my trousers are too tight? Like, how? Anyway, I guess I probably should not have decided to react to this video, because I mean, I have just experienced some stuff. Okay, when I'm telling you I felt like I wasn't supposed to be Muslim because of experiences like this, it's not a small thing. I had been bombarded with criticisms like that most of my life when we moved to the southwest. it's always one thing, it's always another thing. I mean, Haram police, you guys are not trying. You are not they try. Haram police, not they try. Okay? But anyway, let's keep
reading
watching.
the Quran for about 2 months now.
Okay,
I feel like
shout
I know
out.
that this is what I need to do, but I also know that there's a lot of things in my life that are considered haram.
Let me just stop you right there, sister. Beautiful, lovely sister. You feel like you know what you need to do, but which I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's to become a Muslim, since that's basically what you're talking about. But you feel like there are some things in your life that are considered haram. Well, there are many Muslims who are practicing, not non-practicing, who are practicing but have a lot of things in their lives that are considered haram. So you're not in the wrong company. My point, I'm not saying you should stick to those things. I'm saying that you work on them one thing at a time, but you know what your priorities are, and then you work down the list, right? You take one thing at a time. You cannot just take on everything and say because you want to be a good Muslim, you're going to get rid of everything at once. It doesn't really work that way, and no one should make you feel as if there's one thing in your life that is haram, i.e. that is not permissible for a Muslim to do, that because it is a filthy thing or it is impure, etc., etc., it's just bad for you. Those are the things that make a thing haram. That then it's not okay for you to be a Muslim. Don't listen to anyone who says that or who makes you feel that way. Don't pay them any attention. I guarantee you there is not one Muslim on earth today, even the scholars, even the people who have spent most of their lives, well, there will be one or two people because those are the exceptions, right? But most of us have things that are considered haram that we battle with. The point is to keep working on yourself, to never stop learning, and to never stop trying to get closer to your Creator who guided you to this faith in the first place. And by doing so, you will be acquiring new good habits and letting go of bad habits, one step at a time, one habit at a time. That's how it works. Okay, that's basically how it works. So don't hold yourself back from doing something that you know you need to, something that your heart is pushing you to do, something that God is guiding you to do. Don't hold yourself back. That would be unfair to you.
Like, I'm sure you see that I also am not a hijabi. I don't know if or when that will happen. I have a platform here on TikTok, and I've been sharing my journey. And all of these eyes on me makes me.
By the way, oh sorry, let me
more nervous.
I just want to say shout out for that, because I know that there are many people who are already Muslims or who have been Muslims for a very long time, but who are shy or hesitant or afraid, or who just do not have the guts to talk about their journey as, or their life journey as Muslims, or who in fact make it a point to hide their Muslim identity. Again, no shade, but lots of people have experienced lots of different things from Muslims and from non-Muslims, and so it has just taught a lot of people to keep some things in the background. And the fact that you would have the guts and the strength to actually share your journey going towards Islam with the world on your platform on TikTok is just applaudable, because I know that it cannot be easy, and you will get flack from people who hate Islam, and you'll get flack from Muslims, the Haram police, case in point. So, shout out once again.
People who don't agree with the religion of Islam, it feels like so much hate and judgment. And then from Muslims, I do see a lot of people trying to correct certain things, like, oh, you're not supposed to have music in your background, or oh, you're wearing your hijab wrong, or oh, that's not considered hijab because your outfit is a little too tight. There's also a few personal things in my life that I feel like aren't aligned with the belief systems of Islam, and I'm not really sure how to go about handling those things?
My dear, like I said already, don't listen to the Haram police, because they also have Haram things in their lives, and it's much easier to look at other people and tell them things that are wrong with them, even when it's not your business, than to look at yourself and work on the things that you need to be corrected about yourself. Those people who are talking to you also have stuff, and you aren't claiming to be perfect. That's the important thing. You're not claiming to know it all, you're not claiming to have done it all, you're just taking one step at a time. And the most important thing for me, when I was becoming more when I was trying to rediscover the religion, was that I was guided to this religion by God, not by these people. So I'm not going to take my cues from them. And these people were part of the reasons I felt like I felt some things that were not so positive in my heart towards the religion before. It was because of these people. Okay, so I made it my business, my Islam. I made it a thing between me and my creator, the one who guided me to the religion, the one who loves me, who loved me even when I could not love myself, the one who actually cares about me, because I knew then and I know now that those people never cared about me. They don't love me, they don't know anything about me. They see me dressed in a certain way and they know I have a Muslim name, so they want me to fit in, to appear in a certain uniform, just because they want to feel better about seeing everybody look a certain way. And that's not on me. That's their stuff, it's not on me. So it's basically, what I'm trying to say is, you want to, or I should say the way I did it, that it worked for me, was that my journey was all about building a connection with my God and taking a step and then another closer to God, based on what God has made easy for me within the religion. In your case, it might be actually taking a step and becoming a Muslim first, taking your Shahada, and then trying to see, can I pray? Can I, take on the task of praying and making my prayers regular, and then at the same time working on getting rid of one thing that I know is haram. And then when you've prayed for like maybe a year and it has been regular, then, and you've also stayed away from that one haram thing that you've been working on for, like, I don't know, 6 months, a year, whatever, like, you get to decide how long you might give yourself as a time span to judge. You then can pick up another thing, like, okay, I'm going to start fasting and see, and then I'm going to get rid of another thing that I know is considered haram, and then take that step take that journey one step at a time, and know that God guided you to Islam because He wants to purify you and because of His wisdom, not because of these people who are trying to police you. In fact, God guided you in spite of them. And at this point, I'm just going to say, if you're a haram police, if you're the kind of person who goes around policing people, I know you feel like you're doing the right thing, and I know you feel like you want Islam to be practiced properly, but your method of going about it, telling people that they're wrong, they're appearing wrong, they're doing things wrong, that method is doing more harm than good. Okay, that method is pushing people away from the religion instead of making them practice it more. Alright, so the next time you feel a need to tell someone their hijab is wrong, or their clothes is too tight, or they don't have a beard, or their trousers are not high enough, think about the fact that what you're about to do is more likely going to push them farther away from the religion and farther away from Muslims than it is going to bring them closer. Alright, I don't know what method you want to go figure out a different method of helping people become more religious. Just go figure it out, but that method is wrong. I'm telling you right now. So if you actually have the fear of God in you, you will reconsider that method that you use. But anyway, let's keep going.
I don't want to be entering this religion knowing that I'm doing something that I guess shouldn't be doing. I'm still learning a lot about this religion, but not even deep down on my heart, on the surface level of my heart, I know that this is what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I'm being pulled to this religion, but I do feel like I'm not going to live up to the expectations.
My sister, no one will. Like I said in the beginning, like I've said several times during the video, no one can say I'm a Muslim and I am good at it. Like, I don't know anyone who can say that. Again, like I said, there will be some exceptions, but generally we're all just struggling to become good at being Muslims, and knowing that fact and accepting it and then still working on it is part of what makes us Muslims. Okay, so like I said before, like I'm going to say it again, you are in good company, and the point is to take it one step at a time and to take the step that your creator, your guide has guided you to take. So if your guide is guiding you to take the step to become a Muslim, go ahead and do it, even if you still have all those bunch of haram stuff in your life, or you have some things that you know you should not be doing but still do. Go ahead and take the first step and know that okay, now you're a Muslim, and then figure out what one thing you're going to work on. I'm going to also say this, some people might say, oh, you've become a Muslim today, you have to stop doing this, and then they'll count like 10 different things in your life you have to stop doing. I don't know about your capacity as a person. Obviously different people have different capacities, but I will say this in general, you want to avoid doing stuff like that, because if you take on too many things at once, like if you want to start doing too many things at the same time that are considered praiseworthy, or you want to get rid of too many things at once that are considered impermissible, you might get overwhelmed and you might find yourself on the way out because it becomes too much for you. And that has happened to several people before, so I'm not just making this stuff up. Alright, so you want to take things one step at a time. I know I'm talking to this lady, and she probably won't watch this video, but you know, if you're watching right now and you are in the same situation she is, or you happen to be in the same situation I was in, where, you know, in her case she's working on becoming a Muslim but she's hesitating, or in my case I was born into a Muslim family, I wasn't all that practicing, and then I started working on becoming more practicing because of certain things that happened in my life, and because of which I had to rediscover spirituality as a whole and figure out, you know, certain things about my life and all of that. And then again, this Haram police were part of the reasons I became further distanced from Islam in the first place. I would just like you to, I don't know, watch this video again, try to make sense of my jumbled thoughts, because I know you don't have to tell me. Sometimes my thoughts get all jumbled, and I try to put them out in as organized a manner as I can, but sometimes it doesn't come out completely organized. Bear with me, but just, you know, go through the video again and try to see what sense you can make of all that I've said, and see if you can maybe take one or two lessons from my personal experience or from what I've said to this lovely lady in this video. Maybe it will be of some benefit to you or to someone you know, or you know, you might decide to share this video with someone you know who is going through something similar right now. And you know, if you can get this video to this this lady here, then that would be amazing. I was actually about to say if you can get this video to this babe here, but I was like you know, I'm just used to it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you have not subscribed, please support your girl and subscribe, and give this video a big thumbs up so you can support me and you can encourage me to make more videos like this. Thank you again for watching till the very end, and thank you for sharing this with your family and friends, and I will see you next time.